I have here in QGIS a point feature class with the attribute table where I have one field about the quality class of forest, but the values here are in text. And I want to recode these into a new field where they are integer. Now the quality classes goes from 11, which is the lowest quality, up to 12, 13, 14, and there is also a class called 15, which is the highest quality class. But this is only referring to the area cover forest, which has the value 30, and in this map there is a lot of forest, but there are also other kinds of land cover. And here we have something else, and then this quality class is coded 98. And this one, in the new field, I want to recode to 0. So how do I do that? I can do so by an expression in the field calculator. First I need to enter a new field, and I want this to be an integer, so I call it bonitet, being Norwegian for quality class. Now here is where I can build my expression, and what I want to do is found on a conversion. Because I have numbers but stored as text, I want to convert them to numbers. And there is a conversion tool called toInteger. So I can double click on this to get it into my expression window. And this is the syntax. I just need to enter the string for this. And the string is in a field. It's in the field called skogbonitet. So I double click on skogbonitet to have this entering here. If this value here for quality class is larger than 15, this should be set to 0. I also need to have a conditional statement. So let's enter this. I can enter if, and then this is the condition. If the integer version of this value here, for instance 98, is bigger than 15, I want to set this to 0. This is what happens if the condition is true. If it's false, I want to subtract it with minus. And I need to take care of the brackets here. This should be a bracket here, and I guess it should be a bracket here. We run it. Let's evaluate the output. So we created a new field called ebonitet, the value 98. This is above 15, so it has been recoded into 0. And here 14, 13, 14, these are taking the integer and subtracted with the value 10. So this ends up as 434. So this seems to be okay.